Good morning to everyone. Today we can see the some important questions on average. Okay, let's start. So this is what is average. Average is nothing but average is also called mean. Okay, see, average means sum of observations upon number of observations. Example, suppose I am taking one example. Suppose example, what is the average of 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. See here, how many numbers there are? 6 numbers. Okay, 6 numbers. So which is the middle one that can be called, we can call average. 1 2 and 5 6, and remaining 3 and 4. So you can 3 plus 4 upon 2, 7 by 2, it is becomes average. Understood? And another way, as per the formula, average is nothing but sum of the observations, means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 upon how many numbers? 6. 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 4 15, 15 plus 3 18, 20, 21, that means 21 by 6. So 3 2 is the 3, 7 the 7 by 2 means 3.5, or 7. Here is also 7 by 2. This is the average. Okay, move on the questions. See, first question is the average age of 24 students. The average age of 24 students and principal's age is 15 years. The average age of 24 students plus principal's age is given to us 15 years. The average age of 24 students and principal is 15 years given to us. When the principal's age is excluded means if remove the age of principal's age, the new average is decreased by 1 year. The average is decreased by 1 year. So find the age of the principal. Okay, see, it is very easy how to solve. Please see. First you have to write what are the given. First it is given to us as is, see, average. I am writing just shortcut. Average of 24 students, plus principal given to us is 15 years. Okay, this is given first condition. Okay, whenever it is given average of so and so, so we have to write the formula. What is the formula of average? Average is equal to number of observations. Number of observations means sum of ages of 24 students. I am writing as just S, 24 students plus one principal. Okay, one principal. This is the average. Sum of ages of 24 student plus one principal divided by number of observations. 24 plus 1, 25. Whenever you see the average, immediately you have to write the formula. Okay, see, next. So from this, the average is given to us how much? 15 years. Okay, so from this, so the sum of ages of 24 student, okay, plus principal is equals to 15 into 25, okay, 15 into cross multiply 25. So this is very important. This is we can call as equation 1. We can call equation 1, okay. This is the one condition. So read, see in the second line, when the principal's age is excluded. Now the principal's age is excluded, so the average age decreased by 1 year. See, second condition it is given to us is when principal's age is excluded 1 minute, excluded. So what happened when principal's age is excluded? See, so the new average becomes now again when I am writing average, that means sum of no the principal is not there, so sum of 24 students ages, age upon number of observations are 24. So this is the average. When we write the average, next immediately sum of the 24 students age upon 24. Why I am writing this? When the principal's age is excluded here, okay, principal's age is not there, is equal given to us is how much, what is saying, when excluded the principal's age, the new average is becomes, the average age decreases by 1 year. Previously with principal's age it is as a 15 years, now 1 year is reduced, so 15 minus 1, new average is 15 minus 1. Here we can write previous average is 15, now after excluding the principal's age it becomes reduce 1 year. So this is the equation. So from these, so here from this, so what happened, it becomes sum of 24 students, pen is not functioning correct, 24 students age is equals to 15 minus 1 is equal to 14, okay, this is 14, this is become 14 into by cross multiply 24, okay, 14 into 24, so it is 14 56 plus, okay, it is becomes 336, okay, and here, okay, so see, this is the sum of 24 students ages we have solved. It is sum of 24 students. Put the value, put equation number 2 or put the value or from equation 192 see, first equation is what, sum of 24 students plus principals is equal 15 into 25. 15 into 25 means it is 375, okay, 375, okay. 375. So see, sum of 24 students we got now 336. So see, sum of 24, the equation is sum of 24 student plus principal is equal to how much? From equation is equal to 375, is equal 375. Okay, see, sum of 24 students value is we got no 336, so put here 336 plus this is the principal's age, this is the principal's age, this is okay, is equal to 375. Okay, from this, from the principal's age is becomes principal's age is equal to 375, okay, minus 336. Okay, so it becomes 15 minus 6 9, and here 6 plus 3, 6 minus 3 3, so 39 years. So the age of principal, the age of principal is equal to 39 years. This is required answer. Okay, so move for next question. See, it is also a very interesting question, this one also. A library has an average of 510 visitors on Sundays. A library has an average of 510 visitors on Sundays. There is one library, and on Sundays there are 510 visitors will be come in a library. Okay, and 240 on other days. On other days means remaining days except Sunday. Okay, the average number of visitors in a month, the average number of visitors in a month of 30 days, okay, starting with Sunday is, so what is asking to us? Number of visitors in a month of 30 days starting with Sunday. We have to find this one. So for this, first condition is given to us. A library has an average of 510 visitors on Sundays. Okay, understood? 1 minute. How to solve? I am now just explain. Suppose, see here, a library has an average of 510 visitors on Sundays. Okay, so how to solution this? See, if a month starting with Sunday, then there will be how many Sundays? Suppose this is first date. Okay, date first. Suppose first is Sunday. Okay, first is Sunday, so next Sunday will be on 8, and another Sunday will be, this is the second Sunday. Okay, and the third Sunday, 8 plus 7 15, this is the third Sunday. Okay, and 15 on 15 plus 7 22, 22 means this is the fourth Sunday. Okay, and the 22 plus 7 29, 29, this is the fifth Sunday. 29 plus 7 means this is crossing the month. So if in a month starting with Sunday, there are how many Sundays in a month? 5 Sundays. There are how many Sundays? There are 5 Sundays in a month. Okay, so it is clear now. In a month 5 Sundays is there. So the average, it is given to us, average visitors on Sunday is, average visitors on Sunday is equal to how much given to us? 510. See, now average visitors on Sunday. So whenever we see the average in our mind, there is a formula, we know now. Average is nothing but sum of the observations. Sum of the observations means sum of the observations. Sum of the observations means sum of the observations. Sum of the observation. Just some 1 minute. We can write directly. So sum. Here see, in 5 average visitor on Sundays how many? 510. how many days here? Only 5 days. So in average is equal, average visitor on Sunday is 510 means how many Sundays there? Sum of the observations means only 5 Sundays. Sum of 5 Sundays. Sum of visitors on Sundays, and we can write sum of visitors on Sundays divided by number of observations means 5 Sundays. 5 Sundays. This is equal to how much? This is given average how many is 510. So from these, so therefore sum of visitors on Sundays is equal to how much? 510 into 5. It is become 5 zeros are 0, 5 ones are 5, 5 fives are 25. So this is a 2550. See next. In the next is given to us rest of the okay. Now see, sum of the visitors on Sunday, only Sundays is 5. Suppose in a total in a month there are 30 days. How many days? 30 days. Suppose I am subtract 5 Sundays. So remaining 25 days is rest of the days. Remaining 25 days is rest of the days. So second condition is given related to this one. See, a library has an average of 510 visitors on Sundays. 510 visitors on Sundays. So how many Sundays in a month? 5 Sundays. We have calculated that now. We have already calculated this one. And 240 on other days. On other days means how many days? 25 days. So it is average is nothing but in the second condition. The average of the second condition is average visitors on other days. So average visitors on other days is given to us how many? Given to us is 240. Okay, this is the given to us. So whenever we are seeing the average, so the average is nothing but here sum of the observations. Sum of the observations means here number of visitors on other days. Okay, we solve now here sum of visitors on Sundays. So it is also here sum of visitors on other days upon number of days. How many? We seen now here 25 days. Other days is 25. So this average is given to us is how many? How much? 240. So it is becomes sum of visitors on other days is equals to 240 into 240 into this cross multiply 25. So here 240 into 25 means 25 zeros the 0, 25 fours the 100, 10 is carry, and 2 twos the 4, 4 plus 10 not 25 zeros the 0, 25 fours the 100, 100 means 0, 10 is carry, 2 twos the 4, 4 plus 240 into 25, 25 zeros the 0, 25 fours the 25, 3 the 75, 25 fours the 100, 100 means 1 0 is here and 10 is carry, 25 twos the 50, 50 plus 10 60. Okay, 60. This is the 6000. Okay, so we have already calculated sum of visitors on other days and sum of visitors on Sundays. Okay. So what is asking in the question, please read once again. Number of visitors in a month of 30 days starting with Sunday is. So the average number of visitors in a month we have to find. Okay, that means see, that means the average visitors, the average number of visitors, not visitors, the average number of visitors in a month is nothing but average, means sum of the here the average number of visitors in a month means sum of visitors on Sundays plus sum of visitors on other days divided by how many days? 30 days. So see, we already calculated sum of visitors on Sundays. On Sundays, how much we have calculated on Sundays? Okay, 2550 plus on other days 6000 divided by 30. So 0 plus 0 0 and 5 plus 0 5 plus 0 5 and 2 plus 6 8 divided by 30. Okay, this 0 gets cancelled. Okay, 3 ones are 3 twos are okay, and remaining 6 3 twos are 6 and 2 is here. 3 8 is a 24, 3 8 is a 24 and 3 5 so 285. So the answer is 285. Okay, this is the average. Understood? Okay, move on, next question. Sachin makes a score of 100 runs in the 10th innings. In the 10th innings or 10th match. Okay, Sachin makes a score of 100 runs in a 10th match or 10th innings, and thus increases his average by 8 runs. Okay, average is increased 8 runs. Okay, find his average after the 10th innings. Okay, it is also easy. See how to calculate. For this type of question, you have to observe one point. Sachin makes a score of 100 runs in the 10th inning. Okay, so we can how to solve. See, first you have to let average for 9 innings is equal to x. Understood? Why I am taking 9 innings? In the 10th innings, his average is increases by 8 runs. So that's why I am taking here 9th innings. Average is x. So whenever I am writing average, that means average is nothing but is equal. Okay, sum of runs in 9 innings in 9 innings divided by number of innings, how many? 9. It is given to us, we have just now taken let x, so that means sum of runs in 9 innings is equals to 9 into x. Okay, right? Next, what about 10th inning? So the 10th inning already given to us. 10th inning, what is given to us? There are makes runs is equal to 100. Okay, and new average is what? Old average is x, up to 9th inning average is x and increases by 8 runs in the 10th innings. Okay, this is the new average. Whenever you seen the average in your mind, you have to write the formula. Average means sum of average is nothing but sum of here new average means up 10 new, sum of runs. Okay, runs up to 9th innings plus runs in 10th inning. అంతే కదా ఓకే, yes, okay, sum of runs in 10th inning. Okay, that is I am talking in Telugu. Okay, in future I am also preparing for making video in Telugu and Hindi language also. Be ready. In 10th innings, okay, runs in 10th innings divided by 9 plus 1 means total number of innings 10. It is the value is here, how much? X plus 8. See, now the average is nothing but sum of in up to 9th inning run, how many runs? 9x plus in a 10th inning run, how many runs? 100 runs divided by 10 into, here is x plus 8, here is x plus 8. See, now see, 9x plus 100 is equal 10 into x, 10x by cross multiplying 10 plus 8, 80. Now see, 9x 10x, so I am move forward here. RHS 9x is became, I am forwarding in RHS, so 10x, just 1 point, 10x minus 9 I am writing like this. Here is 100 and taking, here is 80. Okay, so 100 minus 80 means 20 is equal to, here is x is equal, so the x is equals to 20. What is x here? X is up to 9th innings average. X is up to 9th inning average, but the new average is, but new average what I am taking? X plus 8 now he see here, see, new average is x plus 8. So x plus 8 means x is 20 plus 8 is equal to 28. This is the answer. New average is 28. Okay, very good. So please like, share and subscribe my channel, so that so many interesting RIMC, Sainik School, Navodaya, RMS, all interesting and very useful content should be uploaded on regular basis. Please like, share and subscribe my channel, so that we can very interesting chapters will be uploaded very soon. Thank you very much.